Take your papers and pencils and take notes.
Breakfast was a combination of several different things. My first thing I do when I wake up is I take a cup of Quaker Quick Oats with about 50 grams of whey, hydrolyzed whey. It's about 3 cups of water, blend that and slam it. Within, I don't know, 45 minutes I'm going to be training at the gym. So generally what I do is I take about 65 to 75 grams of fast-acting carbs, either cytocarb 2 or some Vitargo, mixed with about 20 grams of BCAAs. add some caffeine to it, or it could be, caffeine in general, mixed in with, whatever. But either way, it's caffeinated, quick carbs with BCAAs. Slam that within about 15 minutes of going into the gym. As soon as I'm done, I do, my post-workout is 2 cups of frozen fruit, a cup of Quaker Quick Oats, 50 grams of whey, 2 cups of water, a cup of orange juice, and a half a cup of Greek yogurt as a shake. It's very thick, and it's a lot. It's probably about 25 ounces at least. This is generally what I eat in the off season. This is about 3 cups of turkey chili with 2 cups of white sticky rice. And as you can see, there's 4 of them in there. This will all be gone before I get home. So today's a special day. I decided I was going to have a sub or 2, as you can see. There's one here. This one is obviously gone. It was a 12-inch, with chicken, and little other things, cheese on it, things like that. Normally I don't eat stuff like this in the off, as I'm training for a show or anything, obviously. But this is the off season, so I can indulge a little bit more because I love food. So this sub will be gone in about another hour or so. I'm probably gonna use the restroom here in a little bit because I haven't done that yet today. And I'm gonna eat one of these containers full of turkey chili with white rice because it tastes really good. And then about an hour or 2 after that, I'll eat this sub. I don't want it to go too long sitting there. So this is what I normally keep just for emergency purposes. I have like a bottle of Isolized and 2 cans of chicken of the sea. It's basically, if I'm out and I don't have access to a meal. I also have with me fruit that I eat regularly during the day. This is in the off season. And then I have 2 different styles of protein. I have a little muscle milk. I mix that with hydrolyzed whey protein with 2 cups of oatmeal in between some of my meals. If I'm busy with doing things and I need a meal, I'll just mix that, blend it, and slam it real fast. Either throughout the day as needed. If I'm kind of feeling sore, I'll eat some L-glutamine, some more L-glutamine and some Hikamax. And then if I'm feeling kind of low on energy, I normally have some amino energy. There's about, 150 grams of caffeine in there with BCAAs. So you get a nice little energy spike with, with your branched chain amino acids that prevent muscle breakdown. So, yeah. I've found that as I'm getting heavier, my body has a time clock, and if I go beyond like 3 hours, my stomach starts growling, and I know my body's starting to eat the muscle that I've worked so hard to gain. So that's why I've prepared myself. It's all about preparation. That's why I bought this 6-pack bag, because I knew that was going to help me stay prepared. Like a lot of people say, I won't be able to do that. And like, it's all about preparation. You do what you want to do is the bottom line. I think about the other competitors that are training and eating while I'm sitting there thinking about eating and knowing that I need to do this if I want to win. If I want to earn that pro card, I gotta push myself, because training at the gym is easy for me. It doesn't take a lot of motivation to go to the gym, but it's the other 23 hours during that day that you have to prepare and eat all that food, because saying it and doing it are 2 different things. Sometimes I'll go on Species or RX Muscle and look at some of the bodybuilders' competition photos, or some of the in the trenches videos that they have on there. Or sometimes I'll just pick up a copy of Muscular Development or something like that, and look at some of the competitors in there. Like Evan Setapani is one of my favorite ones. He's like really old school, and I'm training 5 to 6 days a week still because I love it. I just love to train, and I do cardio 3 times a week. I see people walking around the gym carrying on conversations. That's not me. I'm normally pretty serious, borderline angry because I hate the pain, but I endure it because I love to train. But my workouts in general, like my strength training workouts, are a lot of volume and a lot of drop sets. So that's a cardiovascular workout within itself. To me, it's not about how much weight you can push. It's about achieving, a really good pump in the muscle, and feeling the muscle work. I'm not really concerned with pressing 5,000-6,000 pounds. It's more of how many times can I do this weight, and I like to feel like the muscle is going to explode, like having it so full of blood that your veins are popping out, and you feel like that muscle is just so engorged with blood. There's nothing else that I can't really explain it. You'd have to see it. But if you're into bodybuilding and you look at some of the magazines or see some of the videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Or you live that type of lifestyle, you'll understand where I'm coming from. That's about it. Nothing crazy.